Feeling a little overwhelmed by all the AI hype out there these days. Yeah, we get it.
It's a lot to process, right?
Exactly. And that's why we're here, diving deep into this AI revolution, cutting through the noise and figuring out what really matters.
That's right. No jargon, just fascinating insights.
We're taking a close look at this research paper, AI Revolutionizing Industries Worldwide, a comprehensive overview of its diverse applications. Sounds pretty dense, right? But trust us, this stuff is actually incredibly cool.
Absolutely. It really gets you thinking about the future and how AI is shaping our world.
So first things first, what exactly is AI? At its core, it's about teaching machines to think like us, using data and algorithms.
Basically, giving computers the ability to learn from information, recognize patterns, and even make decisions, just like humans do, but on a whole other level.
Exactly. And you might be surprised to learn that the roots of AI go way back all the way to World War II.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember those stories about cracking the German Enigma code? Turns out that's one of the earliest examples of AI making a real-world impact.
Wow, I never knew that.
This guy, Alan Turing, a real visionary in the field, designed this incredible code-breaking machine called the Turing bomb.
And it actually helped decipher those secret German messages.
Absolutely crucial. Imagine the pressure. A machine built on the principles of AI playing a key role in this massive global conflict.
That's incredible.
And Turing, he didn't stop at code breaking. He asked this really profound question. Can machines actually think like us? That sparked this whole philosophical debate that's shaped AI research ever since.
So how did we go from a code-breaking machine in a war room to AI being everywhere today?
That's a great question. Fast forward to 1956, the Dartmouth Conference. It's considered the official birth of AI as a field of study. Brilliant minds came together, and they weren't just theorizing. They set the stage for decades of research and development, which has led us to, well, the AI-powered world we live in now.
And it's evolving faster than ever, right?
Exactly. And it's all connected to the technology you and I use every single day, the rise of computing power, the internet.
Right. Those weren't just technological leaps, they were catalysts. They took AI from specialized wartime applications to something that's becoming increasingly intricate to our everyday lives.
Which is pretty mind-blowing when you think about it, from a code-breaking machine to AI algorithms on your smartphone.
It makes you wonder what's next.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to explore next. You know, every time I'm at the grocery store lately, I can't help but notice those prices creeping up.
It's hard to miss, right?
Yeah. And it's a stark reminder of how the growing demand for food is impacting all of us. I mean, as the global population keeps climbing, it's putting immense pressure on farmers to, well, grow more food with fewer resources too.
Absolutely. And that's where AI is stepping in, offering these incredible solutions. It's not about replacing farmers with robots, although that is happening in some cases.
Right. It's more nuanced than that.
It is. It's about utilizing AI to optimize every aspect of agriculture, from boosting crop yields to conserving resources. And what's remarkable is that these technologies aren't just theoretical, they're being implemented right now.
Let's dive into some specifics. Our research highlighted CropX. They're using AI to analyze data from sensors in the field. So imagine this, a system that tells farmers exactly when and where to irrigate their crops, so they're not wasting a single drop of water.
Makes sense. That's a game changer, especially in areas prone to drought.
Exactly. And it's not just water management. AI is also tackling things like weed control. There's this company, FarmWise, and they've developed these robotic weeders. They use computer vision, which is a type of AI that allows them to see and identify weeds.
Like AI eyes in the field.
Right. And then they precisely remove those weeds without harming the crops. It's pretty incredible.
That's amazing. It's like AI is lending farmers an extra set of eyes and a much-needed helping hand.
Exactly. And we're not just talking about software here. Think about AI being integrated into the machinery itself. Like, picture this, AI-augmented tractors. These tractors, they're equipped with sensors and AI algorithms that let them navigate fields autonomously.
No driver needed.
Right. And that's not all. They can plant seeds with incredible accuracy and even make decisions about harvesting.
So it's taking the guesswork out of farming.
In a way, yeah. It's all about using AI to analyze that massive amount of data that farmers deal with every day. Soil conditions, weather patterns, crop health, and then turning that data into like actionable insights.
And that brings us to another area where AI is making huge strides: education.
Oh, absolutely. We've all experienced that feeling of struggling to learn something new, right?
Definitely. Whether it was back in school or trying to pick up a new skill as an adult.
Exactly. It can be frustrating. But imagine a world where learning is actually tailored to your own needs and pace.
That's what AI-driven intelligent tutoring systems are trying to achieve. These sophisticated algorithms adapt to your learning style. They figure out your strength, your weaknesses, and they personalize your entire learning experience.
So it's like having a personal tutor available 24/7.
Precisely. The system adjusts the difficulty of the material based on your progress, provides instant feedback, even recommends extra resources tailored to your needs.
Wow, it's like having a customized learning companion. But AI in education isn't just about personalized lessons. It has the potential to change how we assess learning altogether.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine systems that can analyze student work in real time, providing instant feedback, identifying those little areas where students might be struggling, allowing for intervention right when it's needed most.
It's like AI becoming a teaching assistant, helping educators be even more effective.
Exactly. And it's not science fiction anymore. These technologies are actively being developed and implemented in classrooms all over the world.
Which is incredibly exciting. Of course, there are still challenges, questions to be addressed, but it's hard to deny the potential AI has to completely transform education. From personalized learning to automated grading, the future of learning is looking pretty different.
I'm excited to see how it all unfolds.
Me too. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that often captures the imagination when we think about AI autonomous systems. And I'm not just talking about self-driving cars, although those are definitely a big part of it.
Right. Autonomous systems encompass a wide range of applications, from self-driving cars and trucks to drones, even robots working in manufacturing and logistics. We're talking about creating systems that can operate and make decisions without the need for direct human intervention.
And when most people think about self-driving cars, Tesla is often the first company that comes to mind.
Yeah, but they're not the only ones making waves in the autonomous vehicle space. There are so many other players in the game.
Exactly. Each one taking a slightly different approach to the technology.
Yeah.
You've got companies like Waymo, which is actually a subsidiary of Google.
Oh, right. I've heard of them.
They're super focused on developing self-driving taxis. Then there's Argo AI, partnering up with both Ford and Volkswagen to integrate their self-driving technology into those companies' consumer vehicles.
So it's not just about replacing human drivers. It's about changing the entire transportation landscape.
Exactly. And it's not just limited to cars either. We're also seeing the emergence of autonomous trucks being developed for long-haul trucking, which has the potential to really shake up the transportation industry.
I can see that happening. Imagine long-haul trucking without the need for drivers to take breaks or sleep.
Right. It would drastically change delivery times, logistics, everything.
It would be huge. And on a completely different scale, we can't forget about the military applications of autonomous systems.
Oh, right. Autonomous drones like the MQ-9 Reaper are already being deployed in certain military contexts, used for reconnaissance missions, surveillance, and, yeah, even targeted strikes.
Those drones are equipped with really advanced AI systems.
Yeah, they have to be. They're processing massive amounts of data, identifying targets, and even making decisions about engaging those targets, all in real time. It raises some really complex questions about the role of AI in warfare and the ethics of autonomous weapons systems.
For sure, there's a whole other conversation we could have. But it's clear that autonomous systems are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, both in the civilian world and in the military.
Definitely. It's a rapidly evolving field with both amazing potential and some serious ethical considerations that we need to address. But hey, speaking of AI and pushing boundaries, let's wrap up this part of our deep dive with a look at how AI is influencing the world of entertainment, especially gaming. You might be surprised at just how prevalent AI has become in the games you play every day.
Really? I wouldn't even know where to start.
Well, a lot of it happens behind the scenes, but it's there. AI is being used to craft those incredibly immersive and engaging gaming experiences we all love. It's everything from the behavior of the non-player characters, the NPCs, to the way game levels are designed.
So, like, the characters we interact with in games are controlled by AI.
In many cases, yes. Think about some of the most popular video games out there. Resident Evil 4, known for its crazy action and those memorable characters, well, it uses AI to control how its enemies behave, making them more challenging and, some might say, terrifying to play against.
That makes sense. The enemies always seem to be one step ahead.
Exactly. And then there's Halo, a groundbreaking franchise in the first-person shooter world. The enemies in Halo are famous for their intelligence and how they strategize, and a lot of that comes down to the AI systems powering their actions.
Wow, it really elevates the entire gaming experience. Makes you feel like you're up against a worthy opponent.
Absolutely. And here's a crazy fact from our research. AI-generated PC game revenue is now officially bigger than Hollywood blockbusters. Let that sink in for a second. That's massive.
Wow. It's official. AI is a big deal in entertainment.
It's huge. But it's not just about making games more fun and engaging. AI is also being used behind the scenes to fight piracy and protect all that creative work in the entertainment industry.
That makes sense. There's so much at stake these days.
Right. And think about things like deepfakes.
Those are scary.
They are, and they're getting more sophisticated by the day. For anyone who doesn't know, deepfakes are those incredibly realistic but totally fabricated videos created using AI. They can make it look like someone is saying or doing something they never actually did.
Yeah, it's a bit unsettling. It really blurs the lines between reality and fiction.
Exactly. And this technology has sparked a lot of concern about the spread of misinformation and the potential for malicious use. But here's the interesting part. AI is also being used to combat deepfakes. Researchers and developers are creating algorithms that can analyze videos and detect those subtle inconsistencies that often give deepfakes away.
Oh, wow. So it's like AI fighting AI. That's fascinating.
It is, isn't it? It's this constant game of cat and mouse as AI technology evolves, but it really underscores how AI is becoming an essential tool in the fight against misinformation. So we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from those early code-breaking machines in World War II to AI-powered tractors and even video games that are practically designing themselves.
Yeah, it really makes you appreciate how far AI has come and how quickly it's becoming a part of, well, everything.
It's mind-blowing. So looking ahead, what's next for AI? What are the big opportunities, the big challenges? What does the future hold?
Well, picture this. A world where diseases are diagnosed and treated before you even realize you're sick.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
It's the potential of AI in healthcare. We're talking personalized medicine, treatments tailored to your specific genetic makeup and medical history.
Wow, that would revolutionize healthcare as we know it.
Exactly. And it's not just healthcare. Think about the potential for AI to completely transform transportation.
Yeah.
We've talked about self-driving cars, but imagine a future where traffic accidents are virtually non-existent.
No more traffic jams. Sign me up.
Right. And it goes beyond that. Think about optimized logistics, perfectly synchronized transportation systems. It's about efficiency on a scale we've never seen before.
It's exciting to think about. But as with any powerful technology, there are always potential downsides. What are some of the challenges we need to be wary of as AI continues to advance?
One of the big ones is ensuring that AI is developed and used responsibly and ethically. We can't ignore the potential impact on jobs, for instance, as AI systems become more capable.
That's a valid concern. Automation could lead to job displacement in certain sectors.
Right. So we need to be prepared for these shifts in the workforce. We need to make sure people have the skills and opportunities to thrive in this new landscape.
It's about striking that balance, right? Technological advancement and human well-being.
Exactly. We have to be mindful of the potential consequences. And it's not just about jobs. We also need to be really vigilant about addressing bias in AI algorithms.
That's a crucial point. AI systems are only as good as the data they're trained on.
Right. If that data reflects existing societal biases, then the AI systems themselves can actually perpetuate and even amplify those biases, which would be a huge step backwards.
It's not enough to simply develop advanced AI systems. We need to ensure they're fair, equitable, and aligned with our values.
Absolutely. It's about being proactive, shaping the development and deployment of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
It's a tall order, but it's a conversation we need to be having now.
Absolutely. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's something we're actively shaping with every choice we make.
Well said. This deep dive has given me a lot to think about. It's incredible to see how far AI has come, but it's even more fascinating and a little daunting to consider what the future holds.
It's a wild ride, that's for sure. But if we approach it thoughtfully and with a focus on using this technology for good, well, the possibilities are limitless.
I like the sound of that. To our listeners, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of AI. If you want to explore this topic further, be sure to check out the show notes for links to the research paper we discussed, as well as some other resources to satisfy your AI curiosity. Until next time, keep asking those big questions.